If you have been wanting to start using ChatGPT, this message is for you. So there is a free guide that my mentor, Amy Porterfield, actually created, and it is how to start using ChatGPT to create and to have it generate ideas for you. The really awesome guide really helps you. She has awesome prompts that you can literally just copy and paste into ChatGPT to give you ideas, whether it's to create your first online course topic or even just topic for other things. This is such an amazing starting point on how to use ChatGPT to actually get results that you are wanting. So if you're ready for that, you can go ahead and grab it. It's at celestastylist.com/AI, and you can go ahead and grab your free guide that is from Amy. I will put it in the show notes. And with that, let's continue to the episode. Welcome back to Beauty, Business, and Mind podcast. Let's talk ChatGPT. This is going to be artificial intelligence episode number 2. The first part I released in January of 2023. It was all up and the hype in December for me. So this is old news, but right now I'm seeing this big uptick of trainings and paid boot camps of how to use ChatGPT for Pinterest, for Instagram, for blogging, for video creation, for all this stuff. And I'm just like, okay, wait. And then there's the other side where everybody's like, okay, well, I don't like it. I hope my competitor is using, AI because I'm going to go on top. And I'm like, wait. So in this episode, it's not about it's right or it's wrong. This is not about it's good or it's bad. This is about and artificial intelligence and our business. What can it do for your business? Is it the right thing to do? So what can it do for your business? Why you should utilize it? And what are some things to really think about to see if it's the right thing for you? The importance of trying things out before judging them. So with that, let's get to it. ChatGPT, think about it like Google. So if you go to Google, like how to do a braid, how to do a 3-strand braid, it will have written articles, and usually like YouTube videos will come up of people who have done it. Depending on the theme, right? Sometimes like Instagram profiles will come up. All kinds of things happen on Google. So with ChatGPT, it's artificial intelligence. It has information in there. We do not know where everything comes from. So yes, the intellectual property type of thing is still up in the air, but it has information of results up to 2021. Okay, so it's not up to date to 2023. It has information stored in there up to 2021, first of all. Second, what you do is you tell it, you ask a question. The better quality of question, the better quality of information it gives back to you. And I see it as a helpful resource. I don't see it as the be-all. I don't see the copy and paste and you're done. I see it more like a resource for those days that you are stuck. So I'm going to share with you today how I utilized it, what are the things I'm going to do. And we're going to do a test run on this podcast with it. Today, I'm going to change my podcast information on there and we're going to see what happens, okay? And I'm doing this because I want you to have an and resource for you. I hate it. Like I shouldn't use the word hate. I dislike it when everybody's like, it has to be good or bad. You do this way, don't do it that way. Life is about and what can it do for me? And why would you use it for your business? So today I want to give a different type of episode. If you really want to learn more in depth about it, you should go to the episode in January that I did on this, and just on artificial intelligence. So let's dive into it. So with ChatGPT, if I want a podcast description for a beauty business podcast for industry professionals that want to grow their business in a way that doesn't rely solely on social media, if that's what I type into ChatGPT, it's going to give me information of a description of what I can type on there. And I actually just did one, so I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read what it actually wrote for me because I thought it was so cool. And I was like, wow, like this is pretty good. Like I could probably use this. So let's look for the podcast description. Okay. So I did one of the things and it just says, welcome to the Beauty Business Mind podcast. Welcome, where we explore the intersection of entrepreneurship and the beauty industry. Join us as we deep dive into the mindset, strategies, and tools required to succeed as a beauty business owner. From makeup artists and hairstylists to spa owners and product developers, we'll bring you inspiring stories, practical advice. Okay, so you get it, right? So that's how the thing started. That was directly from ChatGPT. So it gave me a whole description of what it was. And then I would go back in it, right? Once I have the full description that I just read a little portion to you, I'm going to celestify it. So when you use ChatGPT, how can you make it your own? How can you make it part of you? So I would utilize my, language that I use. I do talk about some products sometimes, but I wouldn't be talking about, there's certain things, if they're not in alignment with my podcast, I would take it out. As you know, I do not like the word mindset. I love the word mindfulness or mind. So mindset would be a word I would remove from that description. And this is an example of how ChatGPT can help you. And it's a tool. It doesn't have to be utilized. Just like in your beauty space, you probably have tools that you only use every so often, or when you feel like it or you need to. Or maybe you have a tool that you've never used in your career. That's what ChatGPT is. It's just a tool. You can ask it like, can you give me 5 real video ideas for hairstylists trying to get new clients, and it would give you different type of ideas of 5 reels, which are little short videos to attract new clients because you're trying to build your business, right? You can use it as a tool. You can be like, okay, that's a good idea, or that's a horrible idea. Maybe you have a blog because you love blogging, like writing is your thing. You can go ahead and go into ChatGPT and be like, give me like 5 ideas for, going into spring, like hairstyling ideas, or can you write me a blog in a fun way about getting ready for the summer, 5 ways to prepare your hair so that it's not as dry. Like different things. Like the more that you ask it with more detail, you can even, like I just said, I literally said, can you do it in a fun voice? Can you do it in a serious voice? Can you do it in a professional voice? Can you do it in a quirky way? Like whatever your personality is, you can tell it to write it in that way. And it'll write the description or write the blog the way that you want it. And it's a rough draft. So let's go back to high school. So I don't know about you, but when I was in high school, remember when we were in English class and we had to do a rough draft? Well, first we had to do the bubbles. So a bubbles with all of our ideas. And then we had to do a rough draft, and then we have to check it. And then we do like a final draft, right? And then we have to type it and turn it in. That's how we did our papers. The same thing happens with, that's how I see ChatGPT. It's a tool, number 1, so you don't have to use it if you don't want to. Number 2, it can be utilized when you need to. And number 3, you can at least know about it, try it, but don't dismiss it unless you actually have used it at least like 15 times. Yes, you can use it in one session in under 20 minutes, 15 times, asking different things, and see if it's in alignment with you and see if you want to even utilize it. But it is a rough draft. It can give you ideas. It can write things for you, but it's a rough draft. It's not perfect. It doesn't have your personality. You can go ahead and add your stories into it. You can add your language into it. You can edit it to make it your own. It's just a helpful tool. So with all this talk of people saying like, I hate ChatGPT, I hope my competitors use it, and others like, I love it, it's the best thing in the whole wide world, and selling courses on ChatGPT, here is how you can download it. So you can go to ChatGPT. You can go ahead and go to Google. So I'm going to do this with you right now, live. So you can go ahead, Google. You can type ChatGPT. And then it's going to say, like usually one comes up and it says introducing ChatGPT. It says open AI. So I click on the first one. It's usually the first one that comes up. And it's free, okay? So you don't have to pay for anything. So I'm going to try ChatGPT. I already signed up. It just asked for my email and my name. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And you can just, so you click log in or you can click sign up. And I have my email address. And you just put in a password. You go ahead and log in. And then you can go ahead and ask it anything. And it's super, super awesome. Which I really love. And it tells you there, like it has limitations, and I want to share this with you. I'm literally inside of ChatGPT right now. It says capabilities. Remember what user said earlier in the conversation, allows user to provide follow-up corrections, trained to decline inappropriate requests. It does have limitations. And I want to share this with you because it's literally from ChatGPT. I'm not making stuff up. Everything I share in this podcast is from things that I've tried, things that I've done. It's not things that I'm pulling out from the air because it's a popular topic. It's literally tools I use. So here it says limitation may occasionally generate incorrect information, may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content. Limited knowledge of world and events after 2021. So as you can tell, I wasn't lying about that. That's one of them. So now in regards to artificial intelligence, because this is not solely about ChatGPT, this is an artificial intelligence part 2 episode. I want to talk about, so there is different apps now with artificial intelligence that can draw things for you. You can go to Canva. Canva has like Magic Write, which is like their ChatGPT. So you can literally go on Canva and create templates, resumes, flyers, whatever you want, like quotes for you using Magic Write, which is like Canva own chat, like kind of like ChatGPT. Like it does gives you ideas. It's really awesome. I've used it. I do use Canva Pro, and I will put like, I'll put the little names on there on my show notes today. I'll put like what ChatGPT. I'm not getting paid for none of this. I'm just sharing with you that even Canva has their own Write Magic, which automates responses and writing for you. So it's becoming a big thing. And my question to you that I want you to ask yourself is, do you just want to know the tool so that you know what people are talking about and so that you've tried it and you can make up your own decision if it's right for you? Or do you want to be led by what everybody is doing and saying and complicating it? Because the choice is yours at the end of the day. It's your business and we get to choose, but don't dismiss it without trying it. That's all I'm saying. It's about and. It's not that it's good or bad. It's and will you try it? And what did you think? So now with that, let's go into AI into video. Okay. This is flipping amazing. I tried it and it worked very well, but because the aesthetic of it doesn't really match my aesthetic, it's the only part where maybe I would have to pay for this. But I want to share what I discovered with you because it's about helping you as well. So there are video applications now which uses artificial intelligence that you can upload videos. Okay, so you can upload your reel, maybe your Instagram or Facebook live or YouTube live, whatever it is. You put up a video and it'll make 8 different little mini clips of that video with captions, and it chooses like the 8 best clips of your video. It is so awesome. I flipping loved it. I went like bananas the first time I saw it, but I decided not to do it that way because it didn't perform very well on one of my platforms. So I need to try. I tried it on the other one. It did okay. So I'm still playing around with it, but it was really awesome that artificial intelligence can cut down also our editing time. So editing videos takes a long time. Even editing a reel, for me now, it takes about like 5 to 8 minutes to edit one reel and upload it because the caption, the music and all that stuff and cutting it. So it was really awesome that in a matter of 2 minutes, like I had 8 clips from one live video that I had done. And I'm sharing this because with AI, artificial intelligence, it's not about being good or bad. It's about, is it useful for you? So try it out. Like I'm telling you, I'm being honest and transparent with you. I tried it, and although it did amazing clips, I love how it was short. I love how it had black, and it had like a black background. It had captions. I love that we were both in the video. It was a Zoom podcast recording. That was beautiful. I love that it went to the point. It really did get really good clips. It did not perform well. And so, although it's a shortcut, it didn't work for me. But that was just one time. So what does that mean? I need to try it at least another 4 times to see if it's going to be a good fit for my business and my audience or not. And that's the other part that nobody's talking about. We need to utilize these tools. Like, what good is it that you're going to go buy a course? And I'm not trying to down anybody, okay? Use it. Utilize ChatGPT for free. It's freaking free. Try it out. Like Pinterest ideas for, home bakers. Okay. And they'll bring up Pinterest ideas for home bakers or Pinterest ideas for makeup for Easter. We're all getting our hair done. My clients, shout out to my clients, have been coming in to getting their roots retouched, balayaged, haircuts. All the works that are going on this week because it's Easter. So, I was working since Monday because my clients are getting ready for, Easter this Sunday. And, some of them, not all of them, but it's a tool. Artificial intelligence is just a tool. So before you go buy a course or take a paid class, utilize tools for free. Why am I saying that? Yes, I do. I know. I sell a course on Pinterest, but it's not just on Pinterest. I teach you my exact organic formula, how I utilize Pinterest traffic to not solely go to my website, to not solely get me found, but to actually book clients, my strategy behind it. That's where I'm teaching. I'm teaching the strategy and the easy way to do it and implement it. That's what matters, to me. It's not about, I want to be popular or this and that. I've been able to do amazing things with Pinterest. Shout out to them. But it's more about the strategy behind it, how to utilize that tool to make it work for you instead of you doing all the work for them. The tool should be working for you, making you money, giving you the visibility, bringing the traffic back to you, benefiting you. If you're putting time into it, my question is, what money is it giving back to you? So with that, with all this artificial intelligence, I don't feel it's good or bad. I feel and it's a tool. And have you tried it? And does it do for your business? And why would you do it for your business? And what happened when you tried it? Did it work? Did you give it a chance? So look into it. I always think, especially as business owners, I really love this. And I was hearing this from Gary B. or Gary Vaynerchuk, if you don't know who he is. So he's very smart into marketing. He just always says, I don't predict. I just see where the attention's at. I tell everybody he does. He tells people 4 years in advance, the TikTok thing. I never listened to him on TikTok because I didn't want to dance. So true. I did it. That's why I didn't get in it. And yeah, that wave of where you can really utilize TikTok, it has that really died down. But listening to Gary B, he was even saying the importance of us just to see where the attention is at and look at the tools. Most of us have an iPhone, not all of us, but most of us have an iPhone. I remember when I had my Samsung. I remember when I had my Nokia. Yes, I'm about to be 37. I'm dating myself. But I never imagined I would have a buttonless screen phone that could work like a computer, that would be doing everything for me, including recording this podcast episode is directly on my iPhone. And that's what technology and artificial intelligence can do, that because it does take some type of artificial intelligence to be able to do everything our cell phones do. I know it does. So it's not about being good or bad. It's about you try it and is it a right fit for you? And what did it do for your business? And why would you use it? Is it useful for you? Or are you just this wealth of information and you're doing really well by yourself? Then don't use it. But at least know what it is. At least play with it and see if it's the right thing for you. As business owners, and especially in the beauty industry, we know trends change so much. Trends have been changing faster and faster, especially after the 2020 thing. Trends are coming in and out. I love like even just being like in the bridal part of it, how some, brides are even changing their looks. They're making it more personalized and customized looks and styles, hairstyles that fit them, fit their lifestyle, fit their goals, fit their, vision for what they want to do. So with that, artificial intelligence, I think it's a beautiful tool. I don't think it's about being right or wrong. I think does it work for you, and why will you use it? Like, and what can it do for you? Like, is it a good tool or not? Only you can know. And I think the answer is going to be whether it's a good fit or not a good fit. It's going to be individual for everybody. As for me, I love utilizing it as a tool. So when I need it, when maybe I am a little stuck or I need a little more wording, or maybe I need a little more inspiration or some ideas to get my ideas flowing, I use it. I don't think it's bad. Do I use it every day? No, I use it occasionally when I need to. It's just another tool in my toolbox. And I hope that this episode really helped you to really open up. So go ahead and look at my show notes. I have the app that we've been talking about, ChatGPT. I'm not paid by them or none of that stuff. You can try it out for free. I'll put the name of it down there. And I also put the Canva. So I use Canva app, and they have Magic Write. So try that out. That it will like literally you can ask it a question or tell it to write you a blog about, you can ask it to write you a blog about how did Halloween start, for example, and it will write you a blog about how Halloween started, or like five tips for frizzy hair, and it'll write you 5 tips for frizzy hair. And there are just tools. It's not, and you get to decide if you want to use them or not. But the beautiful thing for somebody like, for example, like me, I love writing, but I suck at my spell check. And, I just love that you're able to have something to really give you like a rough draft, and that I can put in my own stories, my own beliefs, my own values, my own voice, right? Which whether you're funny, quirky, you're serious, you're professional, whatever your voice sounds like, because only you know. You can put your own words in there that you like to utilize in your own language. You can make it your own, which is so awesome for many of us where writing doesn't come easily, or maybe writing is your second language, or maybe you're just feeling stuck that day. It's just a tool, so you get to choose if it's a useful tool or not. I hope this episode was super helpful for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you back here next time. Bye, love.